Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelai Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm excited to be here today with Tamla and Alanna. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You are so welcome. So tell me, what is it that you offer at our events?
We are Devine Femina, and we are all about uplifting her feminine energy, self-love, and self-care, and especially of the womb space. And we also are really focused on her pleasure as well. And so we have a variety of products that will help her to be able to do those things and connect back to herself. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so basically what our line is really focused on is allowing the feminine person to be able to explore her sensuality in a way that's healthy and in a way that actually enhances intimacy within herself, but also for her and her partner.
Well, how did you all get started doing this work? I know there's some personal connection though.
Oh, gosh, yes. So, well, back in 2008, I experienced a hysterectomy and I was in my 30s. And so going through that process, we were already like living a life that was basically holistic. We're vegan, and we were already going through the process of self-healing. I had been making like skin and hair products since 1990. And so when I went through the period of having a hysterectomy, I was like, this is just not right. Like, no woman, especially somebody in her 30s, should be experiencing this. In addition to that, just knowing what I know about the history of women and not being able to experience pleasure in their sexual relationships, having it be taboo, and the fear of expressing themselves in that way. We just started doing a lot of studying, and then we started getting certified in different things so that we would have like book knowledge, in these things. And so eventually we veered away from being solely just skin and hair care to focusing on our womb space as well as how that affects us mentally and emotionally. So tying in everything together, we came up with these products after a lot of research. And here we are. We will actually be here a year on the 9th.
Oh,
Of this
wow.
month.
Yeah. They're so new. And well, so what are your products? Tell me a bit about them.
So we have a great many of things from hand blended teas and Yonis things that we formulate to reach the woman where she is in her journey of womanhood. Something for the woman who is pregnant, if she's choosing to nurse after delivery. We have teas and steams for on actual menstrual flow. And then the woman who is premenopausal and postmenopausal, something for our more seasoned women as well. We have balms and salves and creams that are geared toward moisturizing and healing, if you will, of the spaces when you're doing any kind of hair removal, anything to help to what do you say?
To take care of like irritation,
yes.
things of that nature down there. We also do an organic suppositories. We have organic supplements. So we have supplements for women who are like suffering from vaginal atrophy, whether they're menopausal or not, because that just doesn't happen with women who are going through menopause, even though that's what they tell you. We have supplements to help correct pH balance and moisture. We do all of those ourselves. They are organic. We only do those actually per order. So when we're doing our suppositories and our supplements, we want to make sure that our clients are getting the most fresh an organic product that they possibly can. Is not something that's been sitting on a shelf forever. And we will never do that, because we know how important it is that when you're healing yourself, that you get the best product possible. And so that's a lot of our focus. We also do intimacy oils. So we have an oil that's specifically for lubrication, and what we call intimate massage is basically vaginal massage. And so that is an oil that we infuse for 2 moon cycles, which basically is about 8 weeks. And it's full of herbs that are geared toward keeping that space healthy. And like I said,
enhancing
the pleasure,
that pleasurable experience.
And we do have all over body massages that we have specifically for couples, that, to give each other a massage. Some of those oils are actually being purchased by massage therapists who use them in their practices, which is really, really good. But overall, our products, whether it's our incense or even the crystals that we sell, everything is geared toward enhancing feminine energy and feminine sensuality. And so that really is what we do.
Wow, it's great. I'm so glad we're talking about your products. Your products are amazing. Yeah, there are not many other like groups of products out there in the world for this. And I hear the just the care and the love, and that your products are organic, and it's like the range of all the things that you have for supporting like women through all this.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess so I appreciate that your products are organic. Is there anything else about where you source your ingredients, or anything else of just that you want to share of? And your photos are
So
beautiful in the background.
all of our oils and all of our butters, we actually source them. We source them from a company. It's a small family-owned company that's located here in the United States of America. But the lady who owns the company, her husband is Ghanaian. And so what they have done with their company is they go out and they build all these women-owned co-ops. They have them in Ghana, they have them in Uganda, they have some in South America. So all of the oils are, when they say fair trade, they are fair trade. I just love this company, and I'm gonna go ahead and put their name out there. They're called 3kg. And the name of the company is her children's names combined together. And they build wells so that the women who are working these factories, because they have buildings and everything is like top notch, but they build wells so that they have clean water for the products and the villages that they are supporting. And so that was really important to us in the beginning of actually starting this, because we wanted to make sure always that we're providing, like I said before, the most organic and freshest ingredients possible. And then to add fair trade into it was just a huge plus for us. We source our Palo Santo, comes from a small family-owned farm in Peru. We sourced it through a company called One Love Holistics, and they do everything. So we get the Palo Santo from them. We get our sticks, our powder, our everything that we use in our products for our incense. We get our Palo Santo from them. And basically what this farm does is that, they only use the Palo Santo that's from fallen trees, which is traditionally the way that they do it per their culture. But what was really, really important to us is that they also replant when they clear ground, so that they're not just taking from the earth, they're actually putting back into it. And so that, again, that was something that was really, really important to us, because we always want to make sure that whatever it is that we're doing, that our carbon footprint is like, we don't want to be destroying the earth for anything. When we source our crystals, we try very, very hard to get them from the actual miners, so that we're not doing this, like, we don't go to these crystal shows and all that other kind of stuff. We try to work with miners that have contracts with the actual mine, so that we know, again, that the people who are actually mining these stones are getting compensated the way that they're supposed to. And we ask questions all the time, like, are you as a company providing medical and dental and housing and all these other things for the minors, because it's important when you think about like the majority of the mines in places like okay, what is the name of the company? It just really went out of my head. I want to go there on vacation. Starts with an M. Morocco. I couldn't think of it. But 95% of the mines are unsafe. 95% of the mines in Morocco are mined by children. And a plethora of people die every day working these mines. So we don't source any crystals from Morocco. We don't source any crystals from the Congo, and we're really, really careful about anything that comes from like out of India or anywhere else in Africa or South America, because we want to make sure that the practice is ethical. We do try to source a lot of our crystals right here in the United States of America. Washington and Oregon are really, really good for crystals. So we try to make sure that happens. I'm not a miner, so I'm not going to ever go into a cave or anything to try to chop down it. But we try to make sure that our products across the board are ethical,
source as much as possible. It's important.
Well, how did the two of you decide to be in business together?
Well, she is my mother. Tamla is my mom, and I am a mother of 6 girls. And she had been talking to me about having this beautiful idea of just giving back to women, and I was already on board with it. I have a heart for giving back to women, for helping women as much as possible, especially mothers. And because I'm raising 6 daughters, and I want them to be strong women, I want them to be able to feel their feelings and express themselves, and to also understand at a particular age intimacy, and that is extremely okay, and how to love on their bodies, and give back to themselves from a very organic and holistic approach. And I just thought that it was a perfect thing for me to join, a perfect mission, a perfect cause, especially since I want to raise my daughters also to have more information, to be more aware of how they can love on themselves, treat themselves, and then pass that knowledge on to other women. So it was really an organic approach to getting this to become real for us. And I just told her, thank you so much for even bringing to me the idea, because other women, you have other people that you're connected to, but the fact that she wanted to share this specific venture with me really made me just have a greater level of just love and respect and appreciation for her in the first place. And it has been a beautiful journey thus far. And also my daughters they're helpers whenever they want to be helpers. And they're learning a lot, which is really, really nice. But to be able to share this business venture with her, it's more of a lifestyle than just business. And so that makes it even more of a connection for us. And I'm thankful I'm glad that I said yes. And we have just been moving forward ever since. So it's been really wonderful.
That's so exciting. I feel so touched hearing about your journey.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. Well, is there anything else you want us to know about your products? And I know we want to know where they're available online, but yeah, anything else you want us to share? Anything else you want to share with us?
Do you have anything that you want to say?
It just seems like there's going to be a natural outgrowth too of communities of people that are interested in your products and that want to connect with each other, but that might be
we appreciate that. Again, everything that we have on our table is in our product line, when we go to our markets or any shows, is meant to enhance that beautiful feminine energy and to just remind us self-care is the number one care, right? And once your cup is full, then you can go ahead and give to others and pour into others. And so we have that energy and that message no matter what. So we really love being able to be in person with people, to be able to interact with them. It's like the best thing. And then, of course, you meet beautiful people and you make an impression, or they make an impression on you. And then hopefully eventually they come back or they send someone else because they really, really loved what we were doing or what we stand for or the product that they got. And so they're sending friends and family our way. And that is just, we've met so many beautiful people. We've connected with so many like-minded individuals. And we really just want to continue on that path of touching people wherever we go, making an impression, having people to really know and understand that this is more than just a business for us. It really is a way of life, but it's also just something we want to share with as many people as possible, because we do believe that all women deserve a deeper self-love. All women deserve to be able to tap into their feminine energy, and that their, for lack of other words, their goddess inside of them, and to connect to other women, and share that love and share, regimens, routines, what they do to just do a deeper self connect. And that's what we're all about. So yeah, we want to share Devine Femina with everyone.
Yeah, and to piggyback on what Alanna was saying, a lot of, like we have the products and we want to get our products out there, but a lot of what we do that's important for us is the communication that we have. Because like talking to women who have never experienced an orgasm before, talking to women who, because of whatever their lifestyle is and the way that they were raised in the cultures and society that they live in, believing that their sole purpose is to give their partner pleasure, but not to receive it for themselves. So yeah, we sell these beautiful products, but for us, the meat of what we do is the communication, and helping other women see that they have the right and they deserve pleasure in their lives. And so our focus really is on enhancing that part of a woman's life, and to really get her to see that it is okay, you, whether you're a mom or not, whether you're a wife or not, whether you're a partner or not, you deserve pleasure. And just as an example, I was speaking to a lady not too long ago in a coaching session, and she was saying, well, we were talking about masturbation, and it's so taboo in so many places, but we were having this conversation and she said, well, it's a sin. And I was like, so it basically is a sin for you to know your own body is what you're believing. Everybody should know their own body, what makes them feel good. And so once we finished that conversation and was able to, I'm also a licensed minister, so I've done a lot of things in my life. So, but to be able to go from that particular conversation into enlightenment for that other person was absolutely beautiful. And so that's the kind of things that we really focus on. That really is what we're about.
That's great. This is great. I appreciate your support of so many people and awakening so many people. So say again the name of your business and where people can find you online, your website or wherever else you want them to go.
So we're on social media, Facebook and Instagram, and we're starting Pinterest and TikTok, but we're not really there yet. Everything is Devine Femina. So DevineFemina. And our website is the same. We are www.devinefemina.com. And we have an email list. So, anybody who wants to receive emails from us, we share things that we don't necessarily share on our social media pages. We do have a blog that I'm still working on, but
we're getting there.
Yeah, it's been a year of activity. We're steady growing, but this has been a lifelong journey for us, and so we're just trying to share with as many people as we can via Devine Femina.
That's great. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be having your offerings at our fairs.
Thank you for
Thank
having us.
you.
You
Yes,
are
we're super
welcome.
excited.
Great. And for all of you watching, you can find out more about all of our events at mewefairs.com, MEWEFAIRS.com. Thank you so much, Tamla and Alanna.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.